trusted brands in America, and they are bringing us this evening the CrossWave all-in-one multi-surface floor cleaner. Now, this is customer top rated. It has over 5 stars, but 2,800 5-star reviews, and over 65,000 Bissell CrossWaves have been sold here at QVC. This is an unbelievable product. When I met with Kylie before, my mouth was like agape because I said, wait a second, hold on. You're saying you can vacuum and wash your floors at the same time? That eliminates the need for the mop, the waiting for the dry time, the stressing out. It saves time and money. It's really a genius invention. I'm in love with this. And how many did you say we have left? Fewer than 300 remain. We started with 4 colors. We're down to 1 color, which I think is beautiful, the red. I love a pop of red anywhere in the house, so especially in the kitchen, this is beautiful to display. Kylie Watts, hello. First of all,
hi, Melissa.
So good to see you again.
So good to see you too. Thank you for having me.
Oh my gosh, thank you for bringing us, you know, some of the best items here at QVC.
Yeah.
This, of course, included. So tell us what makes this so special from, you know, the other items out there that maybe are similar.
Right. Well, first and foremost, you spoke about the Bissell company.
Yeah.
Started in 1876. They truly are pioneers in the floor care world, right? So they're constantly innovating, and they have been for well over 140 years. And what you're going to see right here in this video is everything that makes the CrossWave unique. This is a dual action brush roll machine that scrubs and picks up debris, which means it is actually vacuuming and washing your floors at the same exact time. You've got 2 tanks inside of this, so it's going to keep your clean water and your dirty water separate, so they never come in contact with each other. Really easy to clean and navigate. You can use this on hard surfaces. You can use this on area rugs. Everything we're giving you too, you're going to have a rinse tray to clean it with. We're giving you solution too, so it's a self-cleaning machine, which is amazing. We'll get into all of that. And it's really something that makes life easier because, as you said, you would have to maybe grab the broom, the vacuum, clean up all the dry particulates, then grab that mop and bucket to clean your floors. What Bissell did was took that and made it into a great 2-in-1. So everything's in one step.
And excuse me, it's lightweight.
11.5 pounds. Yes, so we love that.
Easy to bring up and down the stairs if you need to.
Yeah.
But talk about space too. I mean, yes, it saves you time and money, but also space. Like I lived in a 500 square foot apartment with my husband.
Oh my gosh.
We needed all the space we can get. So
Yes.
maybe you live in a smaller space, or maybe you want to gift this to like the college kid who you know is not cleaning their floors. They're not doing all the things.
Right.
This is a really, really fantastic piece of machinery for everyone's house because it does that 2-in-1 and also that price. I mean, it ships to you for free, so you're saving $16.72, but it's only $39 today on Easy Pay. That's all you need, and then you have 5 months to pay it off. So you're saving $63 today. This originally was $257.49.
And worth every penny.
100%.
Yes, at that. So,
especially when we see how this works.
Yeah, so let's get cleaning, right? Again, so 11.5 pounds, super easy. When you get it home, you're going to fill it with tap water and then a little bit of the solution that we're going to give you, and we'll walk you through everything that you get after we show you a couple demonstrations here. And all you have to do, Melissa, is there's 2 buttons on it. You're either going to pick your rug or your hard floor surface. And the second we turn it on, automatically at its start becomes an incredible stick vacuum. So you can see I'm just going to clean a little bit, pull back.
Wow.
You can see how beautiful that line is right there. So if you just have to vacuum up those quick messes, really easy to do. But what happens when something spills, right? No vacuum in the world is going to be able to take this up. But what you'll notice is when I hit the trigger, see how that illuminates? Now what we're doing is we're actually dispensing solution down onto that brush roll, and we're able to not only vacuum up the dry particulates, but look at how beautiful and perfectly clean that wet floor is now too. Now we'll move it up to one that's really gross. This is a demonstration we've done a million times, and this is an egg. So hopefully you don't have anything gross like this, but watch, even that big gross yolk of an egg, completely fine in here. And I know you've got the kiddos, so we've got some little sprinkles over on the side.
Oh yeah.
Maybe you're baking with the kiddos, or maybe something gets spilled like the soup and all of that. Now you're going to see how it works here. So what's happening is when you hit that trigger, we're dispensing solution right down on that brush roll. So every time you clean, you're cleaning with a clean brush roll. So you can vacuum and mop your floors all in one.
That's incredible. Okay,
Yes.
so let me tell you about what you're getting here. You're getting the CrossWave floor cleaner with multi-surface brush roll and filter in the red. Remember, we only have 300 left to go around, and then they're gone. You have an 8-ounce bottle of multi-surface cleaner, 2 8-ounce bottles of hard floor sanitized cleaners, an additional multi-surface brush roll, and an additional filter. So you really are set up for success with this whole kit. $194.98 gets everything home and it ships to you for free. Again, customer top rated, over 2,800 5 stars. And over 65,000 of these have been sold here at QVC.
Yeah,
So.
and for good reason, because here's the thing. We all love to have a clean house, but let's face it, none of us really love to clean. And Bissell knows the better you live life, the messier it can get. So you don't want to stress about having to clean, right? One machine's going to do the job of all of these things over here, the brooms, the mops, the buckets, kind of all the gross things that when we think we're cleaning, we may just be spreading around other icky stuff.
Yeah.
This does that all. And we can even go up and do some more floor surfaces.
I love it.
What's nice about this is any sealed hard floor surface that you have, plus your area rugs and things like that, it's perfect for. So for this one right here, and then I'll show you how you clean it too, because I'm sure you're wondering, where did that egg and all that go?
Honestly, that's all that's been going through my head since I saw the egg get sucked up. So thank you for reading my mind.
Well, no worries whatsoever. Again, you're going to just pick whether you want rug or hard floor. So I'm literally going to pick hard floor right on the handle there. Super easy. There's a trigger right on the side right here. So when you push that trigger, that's when we'll dispense the solution. So I'm going to go right down here and I'm going to hit my trigger. And what you're going to notice is that light illuminates, so now we're good to go. And all I'm going to do is just clean maybe just a half of this board right here. And I'm going slow just for TV time, but we could go even faster. I'll stop right here and pull it back up. And what you're going to see is how beautiful and clean that surface is, which is awesome because now we didn't have to take out the vacuum. We didn't have to take out that mop and bucket. The CrossWave is doing that all in one. And this is a really nice mahogany hardwood floor surface. So as long as you have a sealed surface, you're good to go with this. So one machine doing that all. Easy, no problem whatsoever.
So let me ask you a question. I know we're going to get to it, but you know, you're controlling it completely. So if you're going over a rug or you have different surfaces, you're just pressing the buttons.
Super easy. So I know it's going to be backwards, but right here at the top of this, when you look at it, it says rug or hard floor. That's all you have to do. So again, area rugs, little things like that. So that's your power control. So once you hit one of those, it's going to automatically turn on. Defaults to that vacuum. So it's always going to be vacuuming, which is amazing. Then if we wanted to clean up any of the wet stuff like we just did right here, the trigger's right on the side. So all you have to do is push that trigger down. Super easy. And again, the whole thing weighs 11.5 pounds. So this is really easy. The perfect machine, I think, for entryways, high traffic areas, your bathrooms. Bathrooms, we know we don't want to get on our hands and knees and rub and scrub those floors, right? That's how easy this is. And then to clean it, one of the things that's coming with it is, of course, your docking station. You can leave this in there. Like if you want to keep it, we keep it just at a little hallway closet. I know a lot of people keep these in their garages, but when you want to clean it, Melissa, you literally would put it right here. I'm going to grab my cup of water that I have over on the side. All you would do is just put a little bit of hot water just right in the tray itself. And what's going to happen is it will self-clean, which is amazing. So water goes in here. I'm going to tilt the machine back on, power it on. And when we hit that trigger, you'll see that brush roll is moving. It's pulling up that water. So it's actually cleaning that. And if your brush roll does get a little too dirty, you can absolutely put this in the top rack of your dishwasher and clean and sanitize it that way. But now you can see how beautiful and fresh and clean that brush roll is right now.
Again, my mouth is open. I'm so impressed by all of this technology that you get for $194.98. And I also noticed the lead cord is very long too, which I can appreciate because maybe you want to plug it in one spot and kind of really move around the house.
Totally, yeah, absolutely. And so you're seeing right here again that rinse tray, pour that water in. It'll cycle up through the machine. You can go from room to room very easily with this. And when we come back to, I'll show you the difference between the clean and the dirty water tank, because remember, nothing ever comes into contact. And there's right there, if you just want to remove that brush roll out and put it in the dishwasher or rinse it out, you can totally do that too.
And when you are cleaning it, you're just putting regular hot water?
Regular hot water, just got out of the sink.
That's incredible.
Nothing fancy.
Nothing fancy,
so
okay.
Your dirty water tank is in the front side right here. So it literally just pops out. And what you're going to notice is we're giving you an additional filter. Your filter lives on the top, so you can wash this out and use this over and over again too. But this will just pop out. And a good little pro tip with this, because of course there's coffee and sprinkles and egg and everything like that. We always tell everybody, put this in your toilet. Flush it down the toilet because you might have the dry particulates in that too. You don't want those to get stuck in your sink. So look at all that mess. Look at all that gross, icky mess that we have in here. Ugh. Terrible.
It's hard to look at.
It is hard to look at.
I'm like,
pretty,
oh, look away.
pretty nasty. But what's nice about this, on the back side is where your clean water tank is. So they never come into contact with one another. And what's really easy with this will just pop out. Sorry, doing it backwards. You have lines on here too. So you can see if you've got a big area, a small area, how much water, how much formula to put into this. So I mean, when I tell you this is so easy to use, you'll get this home, you'll be using it in just a few minutes.
And so I want to talk about what this comes with, but then kind of segue into how we use these, right?
Yeah.
So you're getting the CrossWave floor cleaner with the multi-surface brush roll and filter already.
Yes.
You're going to get an additional brush roll and the house that it lives in and that you clean it with, right? So you're just putting it in there. It self-cleans. Unbelievable. Extra filter. And then you're getting 2 8-ounce bottles of the hard floor sanitized cleaners and an additional multi-surface, and a multi-surface cleaner. So how are you using these cleaners? Are you putting it directly into where the clean water is?
Yes.
And how much are you using?
There's lines on it again, so it's really easy for you. So if you were just doing a small area right here, you could see there's your water line right there, then a little bit of formula. That's the beauty of it. Bissell has their own chemists in-house that create these formulas, which are really great. They smell fabulous too, so they help your house actually smell better too. And a little bit goes a long way. You can see you have a little bit more at the top. So what we're doing in these demonstrations, because we're on here for an hour, we fill it all the way up to the top with water, formula, and even in all those demonstrations, you can see that was all I used, just a teeny tiny bit.
That's unbelievable. We only have 280 to go around. We have this beautiful red color left for you. $194.98 is your price. We started with 4 colors. We're down to 1 and 280. So not many left to go around. This has over 2,805 stars on QVC.com. So if you're kind of wavering, you're like, oh, I'm not sure. I always tell people, go read the reviews.
Yeah, the reviews
because you're going to be wowed.
incredible.
I'm like, okay, great. I'm just going to check out because it's too good. So check out the reviews and also think about, you know, the summertime. Maybe you have a lot of parties at your house, like barbecues, and people are kind of like coming in and out, or you're hosting Mother's Day, or maybe you just want something that's easy. So when you want to clean your house, it's kind of that all-encompassing machine. This is it.
Oh, definitely, definitely. You're going to see some very extreme demonstrations in this too. And we're not saying, of course, you're going to spill pasta and big things like that. But you know what? If you did, this machine can handle that. You can see how it pulls up those noodles, because remember, you're simultaneously vacuuming and washing your floor. And what's nice about this is, again, this isn't a mop or bucket that you're putting dirty water in and kind of moving it around. Lord knows what's going to be on that. This is something that's designed uniquely where when you push that trigger, it's actually dispensing that solution and water down onto the brush roll. So it's cleaning itself every single time, which is amazing. So that's why people love this machine, because we can't say it enough, right? We all love a clean house. We want to take pride in where we live.
Absolutely.
But nobody wants to clean, right? Especially as we head into the summer months. You want to be outside enjoying the time with friends and family. So you want to be able to get those jobs quick and easy. And we've tackled a lot of hard surfaces, but we can actually do an area rug too and just show you how that refreshes and revives it too if you'd like.
I'm excited about this because I was telling you before, you know, we have a really big area rug in the living room. And that's where Charlotte likes to play. And she loves to eat blueberries, but she also loves to throw blueberries. So that becomes a problem, and I'm always like, okay, how am I going to clean this? And I'm on the floor literally with like the rug cleaner, and it's stressful. Yeah. And you know, you get the little parts of the blueberry. So I love that this is going to now suck it up and then also help clean it.
Well, and I don't have a Charlotte at home, but I have 3 dogs, and I have a better half in construction. So when we talk about lots of messes being tracked in, so especially now as it's raining and the paw prints are coming in too. So if you have pets too, so whether it's kids or pets or messy significant others, this is that one machine that you don't have to panic about, because let's face it too, rugs and carpets could be a big investment in our homes too. So we don't want to have to replace those kind of things. So with this, I've been hitting the hardwood floors the whole time. Now I'm going to press rugs, and you'll see it's automatically going to start to vacuum. But when I hit that trigger, and I'm just going to go up halfway and stop, so you can see what it does, refreshing and reviving this. So just going to go up halfway, going to stop and pull it back. And you can see immediately, look at the difference in the color of the carpet, right? It's rejuvenated, it's refreshed, it's revived. And if you have one of the Bissell extractors at home and you're like, okay, I have one of those, this is different. This is gonna give you that kind of topical refreshing and reviving. Helps with like the dust, the pollen, the dirt, the debris, all of those things. So it's not getting deep down soaked and saturated, which is really nice. So if you do have company over and you're like, okay, those rugs are looking a little dingy, I just wanna refresh them a little bit, that's what you can do with this. So you can see before kind of how it was that little gross kind of powder, dingy dust on it. Now we've got that blue vibrancy in here, kind of reviving that carpet and bringing bringing it back to life.
This is unbelievable that it's doing 2 in 1. So simultaneously picking up the mess, cleaning the rug. I mean, I just want to look at that pile of things right there in the corner.
Oh, it's a gross pile?
Okay, it is. It's gross. It is not visually appealing. And it takes up so much space in your closet.
Yes.
And so I love that this Bissell is sleek. It's only about 11 pounds, so just easy to pick up and take where you need it to be.
And that's all going to topple over.
But you can get rid of all that. Oh,
you can. You don't need that broom.
That,
you don't need that mop and bucket. You don't need to push that all around. And if you're thinking, okay, how is this working?